A somber Prince Edward put on a brave face as he stepped out for a major royal duty this morning after being left disappointed by a snub from his brother King Charles earlier this week. What's the Gossip can exclusively reveal that Edward and his wife, Duchess Sophie, were hoping to be recognized for their recent stepping up for the king while he and his daughter-in-law Princess Kate Middleton undergo cancer treatment. However, when the monarch, 75, announced on Tuesday, April 23, his official new royal appointments, nowhere on that list was his loyal youngest brother, Charles, 75, appointed Princess Kate, 42, as the royal companion of the Order of the Companions of Honor. She is the first royal companion named to this order. Prince William, 41, was also appointed as Great Master of the Most Honorable Order of the Bath. The role had been vacant since 2022 after Charles acceded to the throne. The Companion of Honor is a special award granted to those who have made a major contribution to the arts, science, medicine, or government lasting over a long period of time. Past recipients include actress Dame Maggie Smith, physicist Stephen Hawking, politician John Major, and Bishop Desmond Tutu. Being overlooked was disappointing, according to a royal insider close to the couple who tells us they knew Charles was getting ready to announce the new honors, and he also told William and Kate in advance. William and Kate were really thankful, and it gave them a boost to be acknowledged. Especially with such amazing accolades, they have really stepped things up with their commitment to service over the past few years. Edward's household were hoping he would finally get an honor, the source added. He's dedicated to the arts, and that's often overlooked with his theater work, and he's served briefly in the Marines. Sophie has been supportive of him during this transitional period, and they are really hoping it leads to something bigger and shows they are up to the task. It was disappointing, the snub, but they are still as loyal as ever and know in time this will be rewarded. Charles has done nothing but sing their praises lately, and it's brought them even closer as brothers. However, Prince Edward still was determined to honor his brother as he stepped out to lead the royal family in London in the early hours for a tribute to fallen members of the Australian and New Zealand Armed Forces on Anzac Day. The Duke of Edinburgh attended the dawn service at Hyde Park Corner at the New Zealand Memorial. He looked somber and moved during the ceremony. Anzac Day is Australia and New Zealand's equivalent of Memorial Day, which commemorates the 1915 Gallipoli landing of Australian and New Zealand troops in the First World War and remembers all of the nation's personnel who fought and died in conflict, many of whom did so alongside British forces. Royal commentator Sarah Louise Robertson tells us that Edward was never going to shirk his new responsibilities despite the snub, that King Charles has chosen his youngest brother to step up and lead the royals today in celebrating Anzac Day is a sign of how much Edward has grown comfortably into royal life and how much his brother admires and trusts him. A couple of decades ago few would have ever thought the now Duke of Edinburgh capable of such an undertaking. Until fatherhood came along, he seemed to be floundering for a role, heaping humiliation on the royals when he made the disastrous TV show It's a Royal Knockout, but he has thrived in recent years. He recently replaced the 88-year-old Duke of Kent as Colonel of the Scots Guards. He was also awarded the Order of the Thistle, Scotland's highest royal honour, on his 60th birthday earlier this year. Going forward, he will be a wise counsel to the future king, Prince William, and a real dependable asset in today's new slimmed-down monarchy. Someone who steps up to the plate and royal duty without fuss or fanfare. Thank you. You have successfully subscribed. Subscribe to newsletter. Subscribe by signing up. I agree to the terms and privacy policy and to receive emails from What's the Gossip Deal of the Day. Act fast. This Stanley Ice Flow tumbler is on sale. View deal. Check our latest news in Google News. Follow us. Check our latest news in Apple News. Follow us. You have successfully subscribed. By signing up, I agree to the terms and privacy policy and to receive emails from What's the Gossip. Check our latest news in Google News. Check our latest news in Apple News. Royal commentator Afua Hagan also tells us it's a really busy day for Edward. He's also going to be attending the service of commemoration and Thanksgiving at Westminster later today. He's gonna lay a wreath at the cenotaph as well, and he's doing that on behalf of King Charles, and he's doing this on behalf of Prince William, who is adjusting his schedule to support Kate. So Prince William is really coming into his own now and really living up to his title as Duke of Edinburgh and stepping up. Edward and Sophie have both demonstrated their ability to be the primary public faces, and their new image in the spotlight has been welcomed by royal fans. On Monday, April 8, the couple stepped in for the king at a historic military event at Buckingham Palace.